Hey guys! Today I'll be discussing the chemistry of makeup. I know a lot of you love watching makeup tutorials in Facebook, YouTube, whatever social media that is. I also love watching them. But what if I tell you that the makeup have chemicals inside it? And by chemicals, I mean the ingredients, toxic or non-toxic. Yes, before I'll start, I would like to let you know that the makeup brands I'll be showing are not sponsored at all. So without further ado, let's do the chemistry. Some people have their own ways of applying makeup. Some people start with primer, then a foundation, then a powder. And when I looked up the ingredients of the three I mentioned, they were usually the same. This also applies to eyeshadows and blushes. So I called the five of them the powdery cosmetics because they're more like a powder. Because of that, I'm basing it with this Maybelline Clear Smooth All-in-One Shine Free Cake Powder. The ingredient that I have first noticed was talc. Talc is a filler, and that means it fills the fine lines or wrinkles within our face. And usually talc is paired up with pigments. Pigments are the ones responsible for the different colors of the powdery cosmetics. Like this LA Colors matte eyeshadow. It's in the shade of white, gray, other shades of gray, and black. So the ingredient iron oxide is responsible for the black pigment, and then the titanium dioxide or titanium oxide is responsible for the white pigment. So there are pigments for every color, and other ingredients are also added for the blending. Also, pigments are used for blushes, like this, the Bakery Bavarois. I don't know how to say that. As you can see, there are also ingredients here that are much more alike with the LA Colors. The pigments especially. I think the pigments can be obviously seen since there are markers like red, yellow, blue. As you can notice, the pigments are like the metal plus its oxide, blank oxide, like that. These metal oxides are inorganic ones. There are other organic pigments and that are used for organic makeup. The difference between the inorganic and organic is that the inorganic pigments are duller and are more resistant to heat. Meanwhile, the organic ones are responsible for the waterproof property of the makeup, especially when it's added with alumina hydrate. You can look it up. Also, for the powdery cosmetics, they have mica in their ingredients. Mica is responsible for the shine or glimmer in the face. And the glimmer is dependent on the particle size of the mica, since a larger particle size gives a more glimmery look. I think this happened with the Bavarois because it's actually very glimmery. It can't be seen, but yeah. Next ingredient that we have in the powdery cosmetics is dimethicone. Dimethicone is a derivative of silicone. That just means it was formed out of silicone. Dimethicone is the one that makes the makeup spreadable to the face, and other silicone derivatives also have that property. Now we move on to more eye cosmetics. I have a mascara and an eyeliner. The mascara is Maybelline Hyper Curl Volume Express waterproof, and the eyeliner, it's a liquid one. It's a Korean product, Momosu. I did not really understand the language of this product because it was in Korean, but I looked up other products that are liquid eyeliners or eyeliners, and they are more like the same with mascaras. If you're curious about the waterproof property of the mascara, mascara has polyurethane, and that is the one that holds the film and let it stay there unless you apply makeup remover. The film usually consists of carbon or iron oxide because it's black, and yes, it also contains thickeners. thickeners are the ones responsible, whether it could be a eyeliner that is liquid or an eyeliner that is a pencil. I don't have a pencil here, but yes. About the difference between the liquid eyeliner and the pencil eyeliner, it's about the ratio between waxes and oils. When you just hear it, waxes are heavier than oil. So I think you can just say that more waxes are for the eyeliner that is pencil, and the liquid eyeliner has more oils. It's about ratio. And finally, lipsticks. So I have a Kylie liquid lipstick and an e.l.f. satin lipstick. Generally, lipsticks are still a combination of waxes and oil. Waxes are responsible for making the base stable, and the oil for the texture, if it's smooth or rough. I think that's all you need to know about the chemistry of makeup, but I have not told you about the dangers of it and whether you should believe reports saying that this chemical is bad or not. So I was thinking that I would talk it to you. Let's start off with parabens. Parabens can be easily seen in the ingredients. You'll have here a ethyl paraben, methyl paraben, those are the parabens. And parabens are known to cause tumor growth because it mimics the hormone estrogen, and due to that it alters the genes inside our body, and thus it can lead to cancer. But that report is still not defined, and if you're scared of this information, you can switch to paraben-free makeup. Next up is lead and other metals contained in lipsticks. I think those are due to impurities during production, and it cannot be removed at all. So what you just have to worry is the level of concentration of the lead or the metal. And I don't know if the brands will tell us how much that there is. I'm pretty sure that they're really keeping it at a low level. Since we are dealing with a lot of chemicals, does that mean we have to throw away the makeup that we have? No. To avoid any contamination in our face or whatever, or any toxic chemicals, I think it's best for you to replace your makeup within 3 months at most, especially when it comes to mascaras. Okay. The mascara is suitable for bacteria to thrive, and thus when it is already old enough, I think that this is where the infection will start to your eyes, to your lashes. Yeah. Okay, I hope that you liked that video. A big shout out to Shannon for letting me borrow her makeup. Love you, girl. That's why I'm not good at pointing out what to put on her face. Anyways, I think I can't upload next week because I'll be taking college entrance test. Of course, I'll still be uploading a week after that. And I think that's it. Don't forget to subscribe. Johanna Bantol. Bye!